Hey, thanks for tuning in to Twang and Bang. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I started doing ballistics testing with windshields a few months ago. You might also know that my good friend 22 Plinkster started a series of videos trying to see what 22 long rifle will go through. We both thought it would be interesting to see what would happen when you shoot a windshield with 22 long rifle. So I cooked up some gel, grabbed a windshield and some CCI standard velocity, and I headed to the range to find out. And that's what's coming up next on Twang and Bang. The first rifle I'm using is my Savage FVSR wearing the Boyd's Tactical stock and a Liberty Infinity silencer. I wanted to use a 16-inch barrel to achieve over 1,000 feet per second with the CCI SV, yet be as quiet as possible with the bolt action and that big titanium 9mm silencer on the end. Though I own quite a few rimfires, this is absolutely my favorite rifle and my favorite setup with it.
Oh, man. That's a big hole. That's bigger than a 22 hole. Let's take a look at that. Wow. That is huge. Even though it was a 22, busting through there, it really had to do a lot of work to get through that. I had to get on the other side to take a look to see what that did, but I could see that it came out the top. Yeah. When it went through, it definitely curved upwards, and you can see even the path through the gel curved up. But that's a good 8 inches into the gel, 7 inches, and it still was moving. So that's a good response. I'm going to try again. I'm going to see what I can get. Okay, this time I got the gun up a little higher, and I'm going to aim lower and see if I can't skip it into the gel a little better. That makes an awesome noise. That's an awesome sound. Let's go take a look. So those holes are far enough apart that I'm convinced that first hole didn't affect the result of the second shot at all. It's still a very large hole going right through to the gel. We got a much better hit on the gel block, and it went straight through. And it looks like sometimes that happens because the gel is elastic. Looks like the bullet actually bounced back a couple inches. That's a full 8.5 inches of penetration, I guess, into the gel block. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to dig in there and get that bullet. Well, the bolt gun was fun, but I'm gonna step up to my 1022 takedown autoloader, and we're just gonna have fun with the windshield. I'm gonna say in advance that these 25 round magazines do have a tendency to misfeed, but hopefully we'll be able to get what we need today. Oh, that was awesome. After our first few trigger pulls, I just stopped aiming. I was just point shooting. That was fun. And I didn't even hit my rack at all. That's really important to YouTube guys. I don't have to build another rack. Yay, that was awesome. So I counted 27 holes and I shot 27 bullets at the windshield. I cannot believe the size of some of these holes. These two on the bottom right here are from the bolt gun. The rest are from the 1022. And after I saw where it was hitting, I just was point shooting, trying to spread the impacts around the windshield. But look at the size of this hole from 22. That's gigantic. It's amazing what 22 long rifle can do. It didn't just punch a hole through there, it took a lot of the windshield with it. That was a lot of fun, and like I said, I'm really glad I don't have to build a new rack.
Here's a bullet that I dug out of the ballistics gel. I was expecting to see the front flatten, but I wasn't expecting to see the flattening and scraping on the sides like this bullet shows. It's pretty clear that the windshield glass was scraping away the whole time the bullet passed through. So I think 22 Plinkster and I were right. It was actually really cool watching the CCISV rip through that windshield, especially through the viewpoint of that GoPro sitting behind the windshield. But if you want to see what else 22 can get through, be sure to click here to subscribe to 22 Plinkster's channel. He's got a whole series of videos on what 22 can get through, and he's putting out new ones every week. Of course, he also has all his trick shots, which have made him world famous. I'm also putting out videos every week on bows, guns, and other cool stuff, so click here to subscribe to Twang and Bang. I also will be doing more videos with ballistics testing through windshields. If you like this video, please take the time to log in and click the like button or the plus button in Google+, because YouTube really does need to know that you like firearms wearing and programming. I really appreciate you watching Twang and Bang, and I hope to see you next time.